Hello, church family. It's 2 Minute Tuesday. This week we continue our Advent theme, Do Not Fear. One of the best parts of the movie The Princess Bride is when the lifeless body of Wesley is delivered to the doorstep of Miracle Max. Miracle Max takes a good look at Wesley and then turns to Wesley's friends and says, "I've got some good news. He's only mostly dead." The difference between mostly dead and all dead is hope. For Wesley and his friends, there's this one hopeful sign. Now, in our meditations last week, we took a good look at the account of humanity's fall into sin in Genesis 3. In our original rebellion against God, we ushered fear and death into the world and into our own lives. This is a passage and an account in which there seems little room for hope. But hidden in the account of the fall in Genesis 3 are two hopeful signs. The first is this. We're told the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God, and they hid among the trees. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" God should have rejected us. He should have said, "How could you?" Instead, God pursued us. He came looking for us, saying, "Where are you?" The first hopeful sign is that God is with us, no matter how much we deserve it. God never leaves us alone. Here's the second hopeful sign. God turns to the serpent, Satan, the author of fear and death, and says, "I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel." God promises that sin and sadness will be eliminated from creation the same way that it entered, through the human race. God looks at these two shivering, shamed people who have just sinned for the first time. And he already has a plan not just to save them, but to save the world through them. God refuses to give up on people, and he refuses to give up on his purposes for us. God created us to take care of the world, and through us, through a redeemed humanity, God will fix the world. So you may look at yourself and you may not see anything redeemable, but God does. You may look at your life, you may look at your year, you may look at your day and not see anything redeemable in it, but God does. You and your life have the potential to be woven into God's plan of redemption, not just for you, but for the world. So at Christmas, we celebrate these two hopeful signs that are embodied and guaranteed in Jesus Christ. God is with us, and God is not done with us. With God, there's always hope. Do not fear.